From Little Havana, just west of downtown Miami, we've got baseball from Marlins Park. Game 1 here in the month of May between the New York Mets and the Miami Marlins. The Mets will try to complete the series sweep on the road against their division rivals right after this. Eliezer Hernandez will be on the mound for Game 4. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
Into the box now, Jay Woodward. He will lead this one off today. Ripped down the line. Sliding effort there, but that ball had eyes, and the leadoff man's on base to start the inning. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Wow, that's the way to kick off a day at the ballpark right there. Leadoff hitter, and he puts the pitcher on his heels right out of the gate with a leadoff double. It's hard to get settled into a game as a pitcher when you're dealing with a runner in the scoring position, one batter into the game.
Throw behind the runner at second, and he's back easily. And he'll turn and throw back to second again, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Into the box, Lewis Newton. Pitch is way outside, and he can't even get a glove on it. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. The 1-0 is blasted out to left center. This one's deep and not coming back. Gone! So a 2-run shot to left center, 4th home run for him on the season, as the Mets are out in front now 2-0.
When that pitch was grooved right down Main Street, he couldn't believe it. He started salivating when he saw it, but stayed back enough to put a great swing on it.
That is third. The shortstop.
Standing in now, Henry Blackley. A swing and a blast to center field. No doubt about this one. Back-to-back home runs as that one's way out of here. So it's a solo shot to dead center, number 25 for him on the year, and the Mets have taken a 3-0 lead.
I know hindsight's 20/20, but you can't throw that pitch to that guy. Don't forget, he homered yesterday, so you know he's locked in and ready to roll up there. We'll see if he learns from that mistake.
Batting fourth, the right fielder, number 12, Jorge.
In is Jorge Soler. No balls and a strike to count. These Marlins, as they take the field this afternoon, they have not been playing their best baseball of late as they've dropped 4 of their last 5.
Yeah, Matty, it hasn't been the best of times, D-Bro. They've lost the first 3 games of this set at home, and the last thing you want to do is get swept in a 4-game series at home. You need to win this one.
Yeah, it can't happen. Can't get swept 4 games in a row on your home turf. Watch for the manager to make. He's going to make moves, and he's going to make them quick. I don't know what they're going to be pitching, hit and run. Something's happening today.
And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly.
Man, you might see some scrambling between the manager and the pitching coach in this one. That's 4 consecutive knocks. Code red.
In now, Isaiah Marquez. And that misses for ball one. And he's got that batting lineup near the 300 mark entering play. Drilled on the ground to short. Oh, and he can't come up with it. On to first, and it's dropped. A real mistake there. That's got to be an E3. So definite problems on that last play, and they'll hit the first baseman for the error. Stepping in, Eddie Rosario. He's got a chance to add on to what's already been a big inning for them.
Yeah, 2 on here and 3 on the board already. They've absolutely come out and forced the issue of this inning. Matt, a hit here could really fire up that dugout.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Slowly hit to first. I don't think they can get 2. The second to run. There's no real shot at 2 as he saves easily at first. Now at the plate, Lloyd Jordan. And the Mets with an opportunity for more damage here in the first. First pitch on its way. Bullet back up the middle. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And that'll bring home another as they open it up to a 4-0 advantage now.
Usually when you score a lot of runs in one inning, like this inning, you're doing a lot of things right. And how about this? A sac fly to drive in another run. They have to be happy with this.
Now to the plate, Tyson Davis, who represents the 8th man to bat here in the first with 4 runs already on the board. 1 ball, no strikes to count. 4 runs here in this half inning. Now a throw over to first. Runner back safely. One 0 count. Here it is. Now there goes Rosario. Pitch inside. The throw is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base.
That's pretty savvy base running, right? A lot of pitchers don't throw over twice in a row, so I think he was going on first movement, and it worked out nicely.
Hit hard up the middle. And that'll get by into center field for a base hit. He'll come home with it. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate. And on the play, the runner moves into scoring position now at second.
It's only the first inning, so you hate to say this, but this thing might already be over. Down 5 in the first, they've got to get the car back onto the road, even if the wheels are a little loose and wobbly.
Yohander Mendez comes on to work much earlier than anticipated, obviously, as he'll try and right the ship in the very first inning.
Yohander Mendez.
Jimmy Washington will be his first assignment upon entering, as he'll bat with the runner in scoring position here and 2 away. Here's the first pitch to him. Runner goes for third. Pitch misses. The throw down is not close as he's in there with a stolen base.
And to me, they just can't let guys get lead like that, especially knowing that the guy behind the plate isn't known for his arm. Here he swipes third, and they just kind of gave it to him.
Davis at third with 2 away. Hit the other way out toward right field. Robinson moves over, and that ends the inning. So a very Jimmy Washington, a right-hander out of Tennessee, will be the starting pitcher. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, listen, you don't have to know much about statistics to know that this is a bad one. How about this guy on the year as a starting pitcher? Left-handers are hitting over 300 against this guy. He's going to have to change something, or he won't be pitching very long in this league.
Coming to the plate now, Brian Anderson. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Anderson.
And the pitch. And it's fouled away. These Mets fellas, as they take the field here today, they've run their win streak up to 6 in a row now, and they're really playing some inspired baseball.
Yeah, Matty, this is one of those special moments throughout the course of the season where everyone kind of looks around the clubhouse and takes stock. 6 in a row, you have a chance to rattle off a 7th. You start saying, hey, maybe something special is going to happen this summer.
Breaking ball called just a bit low. Washington, he's the kind of pitcher that a lot of pitching coaches and managers really appreciate, and that he rarely issues the free pass. He's a strike thrower.
Yeah, Matty V, and I think every pitching coach and every manager loves to have a guy like this on his staff. He won't beat himself. He'll make you put the ball in play, and he's not afraid to get his defense allowed. He's a pitch-to-contact guy, and that's one of the keys why he's been able to be such a good pitcher at this level.
Time now for a glance at the Marlins lineup card in this one. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, I know these pitchers are going to be very careful when dealing with Jason Kipnis. He doesn't let the pressure of the big moment get to him. I love watching this guy hit in clutch situations. It's like he takes a deep breath and everything stops in front of him. He plays like the Zen man.
The 1-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike. And set up behind the dish is Clyde Washington, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Yeah, Matty, Clyde's my type of umpire. I didn't mind the low strike zone, and that's exactly what he has. If you're not going to give him above the belt, I'm okay with it.
D-Row, you know, one of the things I guess with Clyde is he is a real good low strike umpire. Pitchers seem to like him more than hitters, but one thing I will say, he has a very consistent zone. It's a low zone, but a consistent zone. The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
Behind 0-2 now. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And this is a foul ball. Boy, that was awfully close. And now we're going to get a stoppage here as the 4 umpires will gather together near third base to discuss whether or not that was really a foul ball. And remember now, if there's any uncertainty, the umpires can go inside to get a look at the video feed from headquarters in New York. And I believe that's exactly what they're going to do. We'll give you a look at this from our own cameras and let you make the call for yourself. Okay, the umpires have emerged from the dugout with the ruling, and it is going to remain a foul ball. So they had it right the first time, but if there's any doubt, go inside and get this thing right. And a great inning here as he gets another punch out and strikes out the side in order. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. Striding in, James Woodward. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, he jumped all over that first pitch last time up. Interested to see if he has the same approach this AB.
Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up, but this will land untouched. Well, today's game provides the visiting squad with a chance to complete the series sweep, guys.
Sure does, and it's always difficult to sweep and win a series on the road, especially when you're playing a division opponent.
Mendez, a 27-year-old. He's a veteran of 7 years at the major league level. Good swing, but a late one as it's fouled off to the left. And one thing that would certainly help their cause in going for the sweep is if they can break out the big bats like they did yesterday. Several home runs in that ball game.
The game of baseball is still based around pitching, and yesterday they only allowed 1 run in that game, and they're going for the sweep today and hoping that that pitching staff can be airtight again to make it back.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Not quite out of here. It's off the out-of-town scoreboard.
When you play with fire, you have to expect to get burned once in a while. He's about as hot as you can get right now. They continue to pitch to him, and he continues to make them pay. Nice double off the wall here.
Stepping in now, Lewis Newton. He's able to take the ball the other way here. High and deep to right center. So it's a two-run shot to right center, his second of the game, as this lead swells to 7-0. Well, that was this lineup's third homer of the game.
Dan, they're absolutely not going to cover off the ball. I'm curious to get your take on this. I didn't find it to be the truth. I didn't mind hitting at night, but a lot of guys say they see the ball better during the day.
You know what's funny, D-Roll, is I preferred to pitch in night games as opposed to day games. I always thought it was advantage to the hitter, and so far that looks like it's the case in this one right here. They must be seeing the ball really well because they're just absolutely smoking the baseball right now.
Check out the Miami Marlins on defense. And manning second base, none other than Jason Kipnis. This guy likes to get dirty. He's also known as one of the best hitting second basemen in the game. Really solid on the defensive side as well.
There's a shot out to right center field. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And he'll reach second now with one away. Wow, this is a perfect example of a wily veteran doing what needs to be done to deliver for his team.
Yeah, and just watch this swing. Instead of trying to do too much with it and pull it, he stays inside the ball and is able to smack it to the opposite field for a double.
Into the box, Isaiah Marquez. Hit the other way out toward right field. Robinson is after it. He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for third. And a relay to the plate. And he's up to third safely now with two gone in the inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Eddie Rosario. Runner in scoring position with two gone. From the stretch. Line drive to center field. Brinson is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. But the Mets do strike for two, both coming on this two-run home run. On to the bottom of inning number 2. It's the Mets 7 and the Marlins nothing. Next will be the cleanup hitter, David Compton, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike 2.
Well, that's a tough pitch to take right there, right down the middle. But I think that happens when you're facing a good pitcher like this guy. The last thing you're expecting is one right down the pipe, and unfortunately, he let that one go, and he'd like to have that pitch back to take a good swing at that one.
Hit hard on the ground to third. Marquez takes it in. Go to first is in time for the first out.
Here's the defensive alignment for the New York Metropolitans. And this team's lucky enough to have their Gold Glover play shortstop, the captain of the infield, and the offense knows if the ball's hitting his direction, you could pretty much take the right-hand turn and go back to your dugout. Not only the routine ones, but the highlight reel ones as well.
So striding forward now, Jason Kipnis. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch on its way. And he takes ball one. That one will get out of play, and the count evens up at 1-1. Kipnis, or Kip for short. He's currently on a one-year deal, so he stands to be a free agent at the end of this season.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again.
And that'll bring up Nick Schufo, batting .300 for the series, 3 for 10. A high fastball is in there. That fastball was a lively one. You could hear the pop of the glove all the way up here.
Yeah, nothing better, huh, guys? I guess maybe the crack of the bat, but I'm not as partial to that as most people. He looks good and loose out there to start this one.
Behind 0-2 now. 2 out, nobody on. Fly ball out toward right field. After it is Soler. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the inning. Miami down in order. They're down by a touchdown, 7-0. Welcome back. Here's Heidi Watney with a report as we get set for the top of the third. Heidi?
Matt, during the break, I caught up with Mickey Callaway, the Mets skipper, about his lineup's performance so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said it's one of those games where everything has come together for his hitters. From their approach to their swings, the results. It's all working. One key indicator of that, 6 extra base hits to this point in the game.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Digging in for his second at-bat, Lloyd Jordan. 6 ribbies for him in the series, and he's done so on 9 base hits, so he's enjoying a lot of success right now.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
Oh, this ball is hammered to deep center field. And off the batter's eye for a home run. An impressive shot to dead center field. So it's a solo shot to dead center. 4th home run for him on the season as they've widened this lead to 8 now.
Now back
into the box now, Tyson Davis.
Davis.
Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. And he's able to get back in there at first safely.
Loud noises right here, fellas. Hey, he's going to have to mix it up a little bit more because they are on his stuff.
Washington.
Now we'll step off the rubber and go to first. And the runner back safely. In now, Jimmy Washington. In there, now the throw. Way late, and he's in there easily at second.
Well, this pitcher's out there just trying to get hitters out, and he's having a hard time doing that. So as a base runner, that's a good time to try to steal some bases. He's probably not as focused on controlling the running game as he should be.
And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. Comes set, and the 0-1. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. And the run is in to score from second. And he will pull into second with an RBI double.
When you drive the ball into the gap like that, nothing but good things can happen. Neither one of the outfielders had the wheels to catch up to it, and he glides easily into second for a double. Now we'll see if the guys behind him can get him in.
Standing in now, Jay Woodward. Bouncer to the left side. Russell's got it. But he gets back in time, safe at second base.
Wow, I'm shocked he even pulled the trigger on that pitch. He might have been fooled right there, but he was able to keep his hands back and scramble a good pitch for a base hit.
Ready to take his hacks again, Lewis Newton, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
The 0-1 pitch. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. from the stretch. Skied into straightaway right. Robinson has it in his sights. Makes the play, one away. Now at the plate, Henry Flatley is coming off a month in which he earned National League Player of the Month recognition. A swing, and he pops him up on the infield, and the infield fly rule will be in effect here.
The right field.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Jorge Soler. It was a 2-bagger for him in his last at-bat.
Yeah, it's been an offensive explosion for him today. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everyone seems to be putting barrel on baseball in this lineup.
Comes set with the 0-1. And a double steal try here. Russell has it. Throw on to first, and they're able to escape the monster inning as the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 4.
Welcome back as the Marlins look to get the offense going in the 3rd. And this is a lineup that has had its struggles this season. Entering the day, they rank near the bottom of the league in batting average, on-base percentage, and slugging. So it's clear this is a work in progress. One player told me before the game, it's a difficult thing to go through. We're all competitive guys, and we believe in ourselves, but we're obviously not getting the results we need. Now, one coach told me that despite the numbers being what they are, he's seeing a lot of development happening. So he's optimistic about what the future holds, especially for some of their younger players. Back to you, Matt.
All right, Heidi, thank you.
The right fielder,
Drew Robinson, the next to dig in. He's hitting .333 in the series, 2 for 6. He's set, and the pitch. First pitch fastball in there for a called strike. Brinson on at first, nobody out. Into the corner and slicing foul. The next 0-2. Sinks below the knees, taken for a ball.
1 ball.
Shoots this one over to first. He'll go to the bag for 1.
Batting 9. The pitcher, Yohander.
The pitcher, Yohander Mendez, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here. And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half. Swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Oh, I love facing pitchers like this. He's leaving nothing to the imagination. Coming to get him some.
And that's going to get the job done. It's a base hit. And the runner scores from second as they cut away into that deficit here. It's now a 9-1 contest.
Now batting, third baseman, Brian.
Ready now for the Marlins. Brian Anderson. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Fastball in there for a called strike.
You know, Matty, when I first broke into the league, you wouldn't see that high heater first pitch right out of the gate. But I think there's been a change in philosophy here. Back in the late 90s, early 2000s, guys wanted to attack you more east-west, get you leaning left-right. Now you're seeing guys attacking the philosophy more north-south. Just with launch angles and exit velocities, I think guys are afraid to throw that sinking fastball for fear that guys are just going to run their barrel into it. Not the case with the high fastball.
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the second time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had rope.
And the right fielder is there to make the catch, and the inning is over. Marlins get 1 here on a couple of hits. On now to the top of inning number 4. The Mets lead it 9-1. Coming to the plate now, Isaiah Marquez. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Takes this the other way to right. Robinson is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Absolutely jumped all over that fastball, and it might have been a home run if he had any elevation under it, but it was basically right at the outfielder.
Into the box, Eddie Rosario. As with one away, he can't make contact on the first pitch. It's strike one. No hits to this point. Here's a huge swing by Rosario and a deep drive to right field. And this will bang up against the wall. Around second now and headed for third. And he will make it back to second and be content with holding on there.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. Keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
And he'll be back in standing up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Oh, and he can't hang on. And he is out on the tag. And he'll make it back to first as the throw won't get him.
The batter, the second baseman.
Ready for another shot now. Tyson Davis. He singled his last time up. Ready. Here's the first offering. Pitch misses low. The throw down. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease. Now the 1-0. And there's a base hit on the line. Back on another here as the runner scores from second. And they'll scramble back to the bag and be there safely. Well, that stolen base a minute ago just became that much more important.
Yeah, Matt, if the runner's on first, this hit may or may not bring him home, but he was on second, so he cruises across the plate for the run. It's all about finding ways to manufacture runs, and they did just that there.
Stepping in now, Jimmy Washington. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. Davis stands at second with 2 gone. And now the runner's trying for third. Strike taken, the throw. He skips in and he's safe. Close play, but he's in there. And the runner's coming home. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. One for the Mets here on the RBI double. Bottom of the fourth coming up. It's the Mets 10 and the Marlins 1. Roberto Lindstrom answers the call from the pen here in the fourth as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter.
Lindstrom.
Here's Addison Russell. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
For the Marlins.
Here comes the first pitch.
Addison.
And he starts him out with a splitter for a called strike.
I mean, that's almost an unhittable pitch right there. The downward action of that nasty split finger, add in the velocity in the high 80s, you ain't doing much with that.
1-1 the count now. Now the 1-1 pitch. 1-2 now. The 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes. Again, a 1-2. On a good changeup, a swing and a miss, and he's set down on strikes for the second time today. Stepping into the box, David Compton. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Lindstrom Just 24 years of age. He was a 4th-round selection back in the 2021 MLB draft.
Hey, when you come out of the middle rounds, you have to grind for everything, and that's exactly what this guy has done, and he has turned himself into a solid big league ball player.
1 run, 2 hits, and 1 error so far for the Marlins. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
So 2 are gone now in the Miami 4th. And standing in now, the power-hitting second baseman, Jason Kipnis. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 2-1. Ripped on the ground to first. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And a great job to stick with it as he's able to make the play for the 3rd out. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. They're down 9. It's 10-1. To the top of the Mets order, digging in, Jay Woodward. 3 hits, including a pair of doubles for him thus far. Hit to first. Oh, he has some trouble with it. And a good effort as he's able to gather it in and make the play for the 1st out. In now, Lewis Newton, who comes in 2 for 3 with a couple of home runs thus far on his line. First pitch coming, here it is. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
He's certainly giving up plenty of hits in this one, but the funny thing is he hasn't walked anyone yet. That tells me he's throwing strikes, but he's just not throwing enough quality strikes.
And that finds its way into center for a 1-out base hit. And they're able to get the ball in quickly, so he'll be held to a single with 1 away.
Yeah, that hard hit single right there. That's clean. 3 for 4. He's looking locked in.
Into the box now, Henry Blackley. He jumps on this one. It's high and deep to center. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. Two-run shot to straightaway center. His 2nd home run of the game as they just continue to pour it on here.
The batter, the right fielder, Jorge.
In now, Jorge Soler. So go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. So far 2 for 3 in this one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Now that ball is smoked. Carrying to deep left. He leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. Wow, he almost made a heck of a play in left.
Yeah, Batty, you can't fold the left fielder there. You'll see he makes a tremendous effort, but he just can't haul it in, and it gets past him for an extra base hit. Like the effort, though.
Into the box, Isaiah Marquez. Swinging a ball line hard towards short. But unfortunately, right after shortstop for the 2nd out.
Now batting, the left fielder, Eddie.
Digging in to try it again, Eddie Rosario. He doubled his last time through. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swing and a line drive. That's in there. Base hit. The throw to the plate. And he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late. Now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Wow, that's a baker's dozen. 13 runs right there, and they can't do anything wrong at the plate. I'm no expert, but I would have to bet that the manager would love to save some of those runs for the next game. Regardless, there's some happy men in that dugout.
Santiago Castillo gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. First assignment upon entering as he'll bat with the runner in scoring position here and 2 away. First pitch of the at-bat. Line to the right side, but a foul ball. Pickoff move to second. Runner back standing. Set. Here's the 0-1. There's a line drive, base hit to left field. And the runner stuck in a pickle between third base and home. And he'll be tagged out heading toward the plate, and with that the inning is over. So they pick up 3 runs on 5 hits, no errors, and a runner left. Last half. Welcome back to Miami as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Marlins offense with their manager between innings, and flat out he told me they just need to put better swings on the ball right now. He said they're searching for ways to drive the ball with some authority because it's just not happening for them today. They haven't gotten an extra base hit yet, so it's been a real struggle getting guys into scoring position. But the key, he said, is not to panic. Sometimes you just have to fight through the downturns and keep your focus and energy high.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Now here it comes. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Boy, there's the perfect pitch right there. The straight changeup. He hadn't used it yet in this at-bat, and what does he do? He uses it, pulls the string, and gets the big strikeout.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Ball 1.
Well, he punched out the last guy, but he didn't get any favors from the blue on the first pitch in this at-bat. Probably should be ahead of this hitter instead of behind.
2 balls, no strikes to the Miami center fielder. The 2-0 on the way. Fouled off. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Gotta love a reliever that comes in firing bullets, and his fastball is a good one.
Line toward right center. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Dan, how frustrating is that right there? You execute your spot, keep the ball down below the zone, and the hitter's still able to execute and drive it up the middle.
Well, that's one of the things, Mark, as a pitcher, you're taught to work down in the zone. You're not always going to have the ball hit to one of your fielders, but if you consistently keep the ball down in the zone, good things will happen.
Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Called strike, and he's behind 1-2.
Hey, I don't care what league you're in, American, National, you're playing on Mars. If you get a heater down the middle of the plate as an 8-hole hitter, you better be swinging the bat.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you think you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
Behind 0-2 now. The 0-2 delivery, and he looks at a ball. 1-2. And he fouls this one off.
When that thing goes whistling into the stands, you hope someone brought their glove and is able to get leather on it.
Now a swing and a fly ball. But this will land untouched. fouled away. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Hard hit ball to second. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. 1 left for Miami, and they remain well behind. Ben Meyer gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. At the plate, Tyson Davis. He's got 3 hits, including a double to this point. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. The 0-2 home. Back up the middle. And that is by him on into center field. So good hitting on 0-2 nets him a leadoff single. And they'll tag him out in the rundown.
Now batting.
Next to hit will be the pitcher, Roberto Lindstrom. He's getting his first plate appearance of the game here in the 6th. And this ball is crushed deep down the right field line. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. The windup and the 0-1. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. 1 out, nobody on. Softly hit out to short, and that'll be the 2nd out.
Now batting, the center fielder, Jay Woodward.
Settling in now, Jay Woodward. He'll look to keep it going. 3 for 4 so far in the ballgame. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. That's lifted the other way out to left. In there, a base hit. He'll get it into second. The tag, and they'll get him second. And with that, his side is retired. Mets go down 1, 2, 3. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Brian Anderson. And to start out the inning, it looks like they've decided to stick with the same reliever out there, Ben.
They have that. I think the way he pitched the last inning kind of inspired that. But it's not uncommon for relief pitchers to have troubles after they sit and watch their guys swing the bat a bit. We'll see if he stays as sharp as he was before.
1-1 to the Marlins leadoff hitter. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2. He stays alive, still 2-2. The 2-2 one more time. Hit down the third baseline, but this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game.
Well, you got to love a live young arm. He's got an electric fastball. And if he can learn to harness that and work in his solid secondary stuff, he's going to have a really nice career on the mound. Not everyone is gifted with a fastball like that.
Stepping in now, Brian Servone, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. The windup and the 0-1. Liner toward right center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Guys, that jacks me up right there. Kept his front shoulder tough, the hip tough. Was able to stay inside that slider and drive it the other way.
Russell.
Standing in now, Addison Russell. As he'll take a look at the pitch too low. It's ball one. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Up around the letters with that one for ball 2.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. And that pitch comes over to catch the corner. It's 2-2 now. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now. 3-2.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyway. It's all a part of learning how to pitch in the big league. Major league hitters will not bail you out by swinging at pitches out of the zone, so he's going to have to continue to learn how to get guys out at this level.
Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike 1.
Great job of getting back in the zone with a hard fastball after the walk. I think he might have let a little frustration out with that pitch.
Behind 0-2 now. As a look, now the pitch. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
Here he is in his 3rd inning of work out of the pen, which isn't all that common these days. And he's looking a little off right now. These guys aren't used to getting this much work in a single game anymore.
The 2-2 one more time. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Servone over at second. Russell at first, 1 gone. And it's fouled away. The 2-2. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again. Here now the 2-2. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Now the 3-2 pitch. Fouled off. 1 run, 4 hits, and 1 error so far for the Marlins. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
Splitter swung on and missed. 0-1.
Well, this has been a lot of pitches for him out of the bullpen, as you could see there. They're asking a lot of him in this one, so I wouldn't be surprised if he gets a day off or 2 after this one.
Oh, right back to him on the mound. Throw on to first will be in time, and the Marlins can't cash in here, and that ends the inning. Marlins strand a pair, and as you can see, they are way behind. Welcome back to South Florida. This one pretty much all over, but the shouting as we check our game summary. First pitch of the at-bat. Hit hard on the ground towards second. And this is going to get on through into center, a leadoff hit. And a nice job to get the ball in quickly. He'll be held to a single here with nobody out.
Man, talk about having a good game. Like most guys, this would be a good week. 4th hit of the game, and 2 of those D-Rose round trippers.
Yeah, he's going to have a smile on his face for a while here, Dan. These are special nights. You have to enjoy these. These don't come around often, and he is taking full advantage of it.
Now a long throw to third. Oh, and it's off target, and he'll be safe at third. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Obvious pitch recognition right there. low changeups usually get guys out in front, but he was able to stay back, recognize it, and drive it for a base hit.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Line, that's a base hit into left field. And not in time as the run scored. And the second runner will stop at third, and they're at their corners now with nobody out.
Man, I haven't seen an offensive explosion like this since I don't know when. It's been a combination of spotty pitching and inconsistent defense, and now they've posted an amazing 14 runs on the board.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Towards second. A tag for one. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score. On to first, and they get them both. First pitch of the at-bat. Shoots this one over to first. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And a good effort as he's able to stick with it and get the third out of the inning. So it's Javier Sanchez gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home seventh.
Javier Sanchez.
Digging in, Nick Schufo, 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far.
The catcher, number 19.
Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike one.
He's going to need to shorten up and get that foot down a little bit earlier if he hopes to be catching up to that fastball.
Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now. Hit on the ground out to short. Lefty fields it cleanly. And the throw to first is in time. One gun.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time. And that's what you get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball one. Sanchez, 28 years old. He throws a four-seam fastball, a sinker, a two-seamer, and a slurve. Counts even at 1-1 to Lewis Brinson. The 1-1 is looked at off the plate for a ball. Ball even at 2-2. The 2-2. Hard hit ball to second. Davis ranges to his left. And there's out number 2.
The right fielder, number 30.
Riding in, Drew Robinson. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. That one's right down the middle for a strike with the fastball.
This offense is going to have to find a way to get going. It's happened in the past. Every team goes through it where everyone seems to fall into a funk at the same time. Everyone needs to relax and not try and be the hero and just start getting the leadoff guy on.
A windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he struck him out. So he's down on strikes for the second time this afternoon. Miami down in order, and they remain well behind. Digging in once again, Boyd Jordan. He's looking to go 4 for 4 with a base hit right here.
Jordan.
Here's the first pitch to him. Oh, and he leaves the fastball up there. Mistake in location. He is going to pay for it dearly as that ball is sent over the wall. A home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His second of the game as the blowout continues.
As soon as this thing left the bat, you knew it had the distance to get out of here. The only question was whether it was going to stay fair or not. And that question was answered with a resounding doink as it caromed off the foul pole for a homer.
Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. J.B. Wendelken enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Now pitching and batting in the 8th spot, number 58. Now playing right field and batting 9.
Into the box now, Tyson Davis. So take a look at ball 1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Javier.
They have not been able to get him out. This is now a 5-hit ball game for him here. And those don't come along every day. And now we'll take a moment here at home plate as he asks for time. And another throw over. And he'll get back in safely. In now, Javier Sanchez. And he puts it on the ground to second. And the pitcher's got himself a base hit. And they keep rolling here. Their runners at the corners with still nobody out.
Oh boy, this is some serious bragging rights for the next couple weeks in the clubhouse. When a relief pitcher gets an AB and is able to capitalize with a big base hit, he's not going to let the boys hear the end of this one.
Stepping in now, Jay Woodward as he swings and lifts it in the air out to left field. Tompkins has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. And they get the double play at third. Stepping up to the plate, Lewis Newton. Great game for him so far. 4 hits, including a couple of home runs. And he is tagged out here. Corey Alston is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 16, Corey Alston.
Stepping up now, Marcos Figueroa, and he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. 0-1 the count. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2. As mentioned early in the broadcast, this series finale had the potential to result in a series sweep, and at this point in the game, it's looking rather promising.
Hey, Matty V, Yogi Berra had a great saying, it ain't over till it's over. Well, this one's just about over with the team playing as well as they are and leading by as much as they are. This one is pretty much in the books.
Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the 2-seamer, and that's out number 1. Stepping into the box, Brian Anderson. He's hitless coming into this at-bat, so the hit streak he's been riding is on the line here.
Yeah, he's up in the double digits with it. You know, he wants to keep it going as long as possible, but this very well could be the last chance to do that.
1-0 the count. The 1-0. This ball will be chopped foul. Swing and a miss on the sinker, and it's 1-2.
Hey, hats off to the pitching staff right here. They've been able to hold a hot hitter in check in Game 4 this series.
A bouncer to the left side. Marquez charging this one, and that's the second out.
The first baseman, number 00.
Into the box now, Brian Servone. They're quickly down to their final 4 outs here tonight. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called a strike anyway. 0-2 now. Pitch on the way. Hit on the ground to short. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. 1-2. Digging in, Lewis Newton will be charged with trying to get on board, leading off the 9th. First delivery to him on the way. Line toward the gap in left center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. And he is into second base with a leadoff double. Boy, and they have not been able to get him out. This is now a 5-hit ball game for him here. Those don't come along every day. Riding in once again, Henry Blackley will try to build on an already great game. He's 3 for 5 so far in this one. In the air to center field and deep back is the center fielder. Back he goes, but this is going to be a home run. Two-run shot to straightaway center. His 3rd home run of the ball game as this lead got even wider.
Well, talk about having a day. 3 home runs in one game. We've heard about the hat trick in hockey, but it's awfully hard to do that in a baseball game.
Now batting, the right fielder, Jorge.
Into the box, Jorge Soler. And he'll probably send it in the air out to center field. Brinson comes on now, and he has it run down.
Now batting, third base.
Ready now, Isaiah Marquez. He's set. Here it comes. Hit on the ground out to short. And there are 2 away now.
The left fielder, number 20, Eddie Rosario.
At the plate, Eddie Rosario. He was a ground out victim last time up. First offering on its way. Hit sharply but foul down the right side. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. And that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit. And he'll scramble back to first safely.
Up next to the net, the catcher.
Now at the plate, Lloyd Jordan. He's looking for hit number 5 in this one right here.
And that last at bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Pitch is high. The throw. The throw pulls him off the bag. 1-0 count. Here it is. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Figueroa looks up. Gone! Alberto Pena comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Into the box now, Tyson Davis. Here's another one that's drilled this one to left. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the left field wall. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Sometimes when a reliever comes in the game, he wants to get that first strike so bad that he serves one up, and that's exactly what happens here. The first batter he faces just rockets one off the wall, and now he's got to worry about another base hit, potentially bringing home a run.
Standing in now, Corey Alston. And it's belted high and deep into right center. Brinson going back on it, and this one is gone. A home run. So it's a 2-run shot to right center. His first home run of the season as they just continue to pour it on here. If you've lost count, it's understandable. That was their 9th home run of the game. Can you believe what we're seeing in this? Can you believe what we're seeing out of this lineup today, guys?
Yeah, Manny, you know what, Dilo, there's an old saying, when the temperatures start to heat up, so do the bats, and that's what we saw in this one.
Yeah, Dan, without question. When the weather heats up, there's nothing better than putting on a uni and getting after it. Maybe you got a little 5 o'clock shadow work and haven't shaved in a couple days, and you're trying to go bridge. And that's exactly what these teams did today. Weather was warm, they were letting it go.
1-1 to the Mets leadoff hitter. Here it comes on 1-1. Now that ball is smoked. Carrying to deep left. Compton looking up, and it's out of here. Back-to-back 2-out home runs. Caleb Smith enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Number 31. Caleb.
In now, Lewis Newton. He swings and hits a laser to right. Figueroa is there to make the catch, and mercifully the side is finally retired. But a big inning here as 7 runs cross the plate, and this lead grows even wider. One more. Johnny Bermudez takes the mound here. Not a save situation, of course, because of the big lead, but he'll try to finish it out nonetheless. So stepping in, Addison Russell. He'll lead things off here as we play the bottom of the 9th. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
You know, you look at this hitter, he doesn't care about being down 0-1. He doesn't care about having 2 strikes. He's got the utmost confidence in his ability to work back into the count and get him something over the heart of the plate.
And he fouls this one off. The next 0-2. Runs a bit inside for a ball.
1 ball. 2 strikes.
And that misses 2-2.
I got to count 2-2.
And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
From 0-2 to 3-2, what a great at-bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. So here's the cleanup hitter for Miami, David Compton. A ball and no strikes. Bermudez playing here in his age 26 season. He's in his 4th season as a major league player. Count now a ball and a strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And a slow knuckleball misses here. 2-1 now.
Yeah.
2-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. And as the second baseman, Jason Kipnis. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. And a called strike on the outside part of the plate. 2 out, nobody on. Miami down to their last strike. A punch out to end it, and the Mets complete the 4-game road sweep against their division rivals.
Wow, what a week for these guys. Talk about firing on all cylinders. Winners of an amazing 7 games in a row. They say to never question the streak, and these guys aren't. They're just enjoying this ride.
23-1 the final today. The New York Mets jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Roberto Lindstrom earns his 3rd win of the year in relief. Eliezer Hernandez couldn't get out of the first in this one as he takes the loss. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 1 minute. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.